Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make a strawberry topping, and this is going to go perfect for pancakes, French toast, cheesecake, you know, any kind of dessert you want. You could put it in your yogurt, and actually I made a video previous to this one for a no-bake cheesecake, and I ended up making this topping for this cheesecake at the very end. And then I decided I should probably make a video about the topping because people are probably going to see the topping and wonder how they can make a topping. So I'm going to share with you the way I make my strawberry topping for my cheesecake. But again, you can use it for anything that you want. It does not have to be just for cheesecake. But before we get into the video, please make sure that you hit subscribe if you have not already. If you enjoy keto and low carb recipes, please make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be updated every time we drop a video. Alright, so to start off with our strawberry topping, we're going to be using 4 cups of strawberries, and they've already been rinsed and cut into quarters, or you can cut them in half. It's up to you. It really depends on how big the strawberries are for me. So some of them I may cut in half and some of them I quarter. And then you're going to set a saucepan on medium heat. And for this, it uses about a 2-pound pack of strawberries, and then you have a little bit left over. And then, so I'm going to get these strawberries, add them to the saucepan. This is very simple to make, and you know, I do make a little extra. This does make more than what will fit on your cheesecake probably. But this is also great if you want to put it on like pancakes or French toast or with your yogurt or anything else that you want. Okay, and now I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of sweetener. Okay, now I am adding in half a cup of water, just regular water. And here I have 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. That's going to help the strawberries make its juice. And so this is what you should have. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to, you know, leave it on medium heat. And then once it comes to a boil, we're going to turn it down and then simmer it. And so now they look pretty much like this. As you can see, it has made more juice from the strawberries. And then what I do, this is optional, you can leave your strawberries as is, or you can get like a bean or a potato masher and mash up the strawberries just to make it a little bit more of a topping and not have those big strawberry chunks in there. And that's just my preference, what I like to do. If you want to leave it and not mash it, that's fine, but this is just the way I like to do it. Okay, and then now you can see how runny the juice is, and then what we're going to do is thicken it up, but we're going to do that at the very end. I am going to add in some stevia because I ran out of my Locanto that I normally use to sweeten things up, and I only have erythritol, and I prefer to put a couple drops of stevia in with erythritol. I just think it tastes better. So, you know, just like 2 to 3 drops of stevia if you have it. And then here I am adding in some vanilla extract. This is 1 teaspoon. And then here we have our xanthan gum, which is going to thicken up our sauce. You want to be very, very careful with xanthan gum. You definitely don't want to add it in all at once. And you want to be really careful and just sprinkle in a little bit at a time so that, you know, it dissolves easier and it doesn't make big clumps, because you definitely don't want that. And be careful that you don't use too much xanthan gum because a tiny bit goes a really long way. I'm using a half a teaspoon in this sauce. So if you want, you can start it off with a quarter teaspoon if you want. You'll see at the end how thick mine will come out. And if you think you want it a little runnier than that, then you can just start off with a quarter teaspoon and work your way up if you want. Okay, and it is starting to thicken up now. As you can see, it is sticking to the spoon a little bit better, but it is going to thicken up as it sits. So we're just going to let it simmer just a little bit longer, and then it's also going to thicken up while it's cooling down. Okay, and I'm also going to put in a pinch of salt and mix it all up. Pretty much we're just going to let it sit. Alright, and we got it to come to a boil, and then we're just going to turn it down. Once it comes to a boil, you can go ahead and I'm just going to pour it into this container here and into this bowl, and we're just going to kind of let it cool down. You don't have to pour it in a bowl right away. I'm just doing that just so that it can cool down a little faster. But as it sits and cools, it's still going to get a little thicker. So as you can see here, it has thickened up a little bit, but it will still thicken up some. So that's why I say if you don't like it too thick, then start off, make sure you don't go more than half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. Now you can see how much thicker it is. It's way thicker than it was before, which for me, this is perfect for like a cheesecake topping or any kind of dessert topping that you want to use it for. But yeah, so that is pretty much it, guys. It's very, very easy, and I hope you like it.